we'll start out this way. This property in here will end up probably being a convenience store setup. You know, because we're going to constantly have campers in here. This whole area in here, all the way from all through here into those woods and back in there, will all be for camping. That's this area right here. That'll all be probably for 60 spots. All this area in here.
With electric hookup?
Yes, electric and water. And even along here, you can see those poles alongside that road. They're for electric hookups too. See, because the road's going to come in here. The road will be in further. See all those poles? And you see the water spouts? And the electric is going to totally hook up. See all through. That's all for, you know, because what we want to do is keep all the campers on the outside. We don't want any campers going up in our parking lots. See, we'll go back and we'll go over there, and that's the way around this road course right there. But right now we're going down this road. I'm going to show you this other camping area. You know, because with us it's critical to have 1,500 camping spaces. Because when we do major events, you know, whether it's Super Week or it's Night Week, whatever, you know, you need a lot of camping. See this area in here? This is about 200 campers all along here. They'll all have water and electric.
For an event like Super Week, how many pet spaces, how many teams do you be able to accommodate?
187. And I'll show you when we get up here, all those spaces.
How does that compare to Syracuse?
Syracuse was good for about 120. And then remember, we used to do the race around the track. Oh yeah, so that's what I mean. So all this is camping, all the way down through here. And then all the way down through there. See that whole tree line, all the way down through there is all camping. See, everything in yellow is for camping. And of course, this is Brewerton Speedway. Another 30 acres that'll be used for overflow camping if we have it. Like, we've already been approached by a lot of groups that want to come in here. Well, when they come in, it's usually 4 or 5 days. So you've got to have room for camping. You know, and you also got to have hotels and restaurants. But of course, right down the street here, you just drove through Syracuse, which is only 10 minutes away. So I'm going to turn here because this is almost the middle of the, you know, where the camping is all the way down through here. And I'll be able to explain a little bit more because it's almost halfway. Now you see, if you look at, see again, we're about right here, right now. That over there, see where that banner is? It's 2 poles over there, just to the left of that green sign. See it?
Yep.
That's the start-finish line of the road course. See the way the road course goes down into the corner there? And then it goes all the way back up through here, right past us here, all the way down, and this is called the boot. Obviously, you can see why.
Mm-hmm.
See, then it goes back around. This retention pond isn't in yet, but these 2 are in. And I'll take you over there because the road course picks up again over here, and then you'll be able to see how it goes all the way down through there. But I just wanted you to see this first because you can see the magnitude, the size. All this area you see up in there where that excavator is way up there and all this will hold 3,000 cars. You can see how big the area is. And then this is the pit area for the road course. That's way over there. See the berm over there? That's this. See that berm that goes right along 81? That's so people from 81 can't see it.
Okay.
You know, because these cars will be coming down through here at about 160 miles an hour. You don't want them looking over at a car going by them 160 because 81 is right there.
Mm-hmm.
So the berm's already in. All the major infrastructure has been put in place. So we know where everything's going. And all these roads are in. There's like a 500,000 yards of just stone that went in for all these roads and all the camping and parking. It's all done. You know, this is like a finished deal. That this is where the campers, you know, are. They'll never get stuck. It's not on. It's not on dirt. It's all on stone. And then, of course, this whole area in there is all going to be blacktop. You know, for a major event, we can use that all for camping because you can see how the track breaks off.
Right.
So, you know, so we're pretty well geared to, at least if we handle it just on our own property, to handle about 1,500 campers. We can use Brewerton here, another 30 acres, to handle another 1,500. So
you have a good relationship with John White?
Yes. Yep. So, in other words, yeah, because we work with a deal right now. It's called Apple Fest. We use this for the parking, and we use this for all the vendors.
Really?
And last year we put in 26,000 people for that, you know, on the weekend.
Wow.
So it's.
And I wondered about that.
Yeah, it's a good relationship. Now what we'll do is we'll go back here, and then we're going to cross over, and then I'll take you on the road course that you can see up to a certain area. And then when we come back, you'll see where it goes right through here and up and over. Then I'll go back over here and show you the parking lot and how big it is, massive. And how it all is at an angle. So any cars parked up in here can always see at least 2/3 of the road course. And then when we go up on here, and you see where the grandstand goes and all, because that's all done. The pad's already in for the grandstand and the building.
Really?
And it's laid out for where the dirt track is going. You'll see all that, but you'll also see, you know, how you can park anywheres in here and see everything. And then from up here, you can not only see the whole dirt track, but you can also see the road course going right around in there. So everything has been well thought out. The engineers today lay everything out for you, where back in the 50s and 60s, you know, you just built the stuff and you just hoped it was all right.
Right.
Where here, you know where it's all going. So we'll make this other tour.
Now, how did you and Peter Argensinger become acquainted, and how did you involve him in designing the road course?
Well, we have a mutual friend who has Porsches, and he goes to Watkins Glen a lot. Peter's been his coach for several years. So Peter's had his name happens to be Peter too, Peter Mack. So he's put us together at a couple of his functions over at his house, and we've been working this out for the last 4 years. And of course, there's no one better, not only in the country, but probably in the world, than Peter Argensinger.
I know Peter was teaching over at Branch Hatch and a lot of
Every place.
Silverstone, great tracks in England.
Every place in the world he's been. And he knows more about what to do. And this track will be second to none, this road course.
No need more closely associated with road racing in our state than Argensinger.
Oh, in fact, all over. Because he teaches at virtually every track, at least in this country. See, and again, that whole area is used, this whole area is for parking. So, I mean, the big thing is the magnitude and how big this facility is. And we're using all 150 acres.
You've had this property for quite a while, haven't you?
I've had half of it since 1990. Now this is the road course. Now the road course goes right up through here, right up the top. You'll see it as we go turn around. But you'll see all of it is 100 feet wide. So the road course itself is 100 feet in the center. Or it could be 20, 40, but you're playing with 60 feet of runoff on either side. Because like at Watkins Glen and Lime Rock, they don't have any runoff. And so that, you can't run motorcycles. They need to run them. And this is designed to handle, motorcycles as well as cars. Now these are the retention ponds. See, there's the one from that side. Here's the one. That's this one here, and this one. Now they'll all connect and then go out into the stream from there. But it's all pretty clear. We just had heavy rains here Sunday, 2 inches, as a matter of fact. Wow. So all this stuff will go out, into the road course out there. This is all clay here. This was all clay. This clay will be going up onto the dirt track.
Have you had any issues with the Corps of Engineers or EPA?
No. We've gotten all our permits. We've worked out with every one of them. So it's otherwise you can't even start work until you get the permits. So we're constantly working with them. See, this is the area where the parking will come right down to it. See this area here? This is the area right in through here where all the pit area is going to be for the road course. But you can see how big it is. So that can handle 400 or 500 cars. Just for that area. Yep. Then the other area, which when we turn around, I'll show you, and it's all for spectators. This is a spectator area they can walk into. This whole area. See, and this track will end up being 100 feet wide, going right around. And then when the next retention pond, this one here, is built, you'll see the road course going right around it. See, and then it connects right in to where we were before. Now we'll go back and see, this is where we cut it off. See, this is all 100 feet wide all the way through here. So there, it's kind of continuing. But see, everything's high and dry all the way up through here. See, all the natural, everything is like a natural slope all the way down through. And you'll see when we get up there why. It's because of the spectators, especially on a road course, they can stay right in their cars or go up in the grandstand, which is what they like to do. They like to move around, or they go out into that other area, which is strictly standing only.
So despite the heavy rain we had last week, you still have good drainage.
Oh yeah, everything drains to these retention ponds. That's why I say in today's game, everything's engineered. See, like they're draining the water out of the infield right now. That was like plugged. That's what we keep, until we get all the right pipe in and everything else.
You've got a pretty good inventory of pipes in over by the office.
Yeah, well, again, we still need a lot. Most of that's for electrical.
Oh, I see. Okay.
For electrical lines. That's all in. So we're in the road course now, and you can see from there, once we get back here, the road course will continue to go. What a road course guy is going to be looking at is a lot of trees and a lot of water. And then when he builds up, you'll see when we get way up there where the pits, where you come into the pits is like a tunnel, and the road course goes right over the top of it. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty neat. That's what I'm saying. Like right here, this bridge goes over the top. The road course goes underneath.
I see. All right.
So here the road course goes underneath the bridge. There it goes over the top. So these guys are going to see, and it's the highest point. So whether you're a spectator driving in here or you're a road racer on the course, you're going to be amazed. Either one on everything we got going and how we designed it. Oh boy. Get that later. See, and then right here, when you come in here, go one place or the other. If you're going to go to the road course, you go out this way. If you're going to go to the dirt track, you go up there. So we'll cut it in the middle and I can show you both. You see how all these parking lots are and how big they are? This is all parking lots all the way through here. We are about right here right now. About right here. See, we just got into this area. This is all parking lots all the way up through here and all the way around. And you'll see, I'm going to take this road because it'll show you where everything is. And then I'll show you from the parking lot how you can see everything. See, they just opened this up. See the water coming out of the infield? Now the infield will go direct into that one retention pond with a 3-foot pipe. So when the whole infield is done, so it means, you know, the drainage up here on the racetrack is going to be unbelievable. See how hard this stuff is? Beautiful material. And again, this is all parking all the way through here, all the way through there. The pit area is way up in there. See the pit area for the road course is way over there. I mean, it's a big facility. Now, this is the dirt track. What we call dirt track. It's got everything. This is where the grandstand's going. See, right in through here, all the way up through here, 1,000 feet is the grandstand's back there a little bit. The racetrack comes right around into here. There's a pink where it shows where the top of 1 and 2 is. Here, it's got to be right up here.
How many seats for the grandstand initially?
10,000. Yeah, right at like 2 o'clock. There's a little pink. You can see a little pink ribbon. Yeah, it's hard to see it. See where that big tree is? Follow that tree right down to the ground.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
You see that, Tom? No.
I know it. That's 1 and 2. That is 1 and 2. We are right here right now. This is where we are. See that little pink thing is between 1 and 2. We're right here. We're right here, right at the edge of the grandstand. See, and then out here they dug it out because that's what it's going to be. We're digging this whole thing out 12 feet deep. All the dirt track and the blacktop track and the drift track, all that stuff is going to be in there, and it's going to have perfect drainage, you know, on all this.
Yep.
You know, this will be a dirt track, there'll be an asphalt track, there'll be a drift track, go-kart track, all that stuff.
Well, the guy named Jason Bonson here is looking for some speed.
Oh yeah, he'll see it. Now I'll show you. Now we'll go down the grandstand. I'll show you how big this is. This is in the bottom of this is all 8 foot of this run crush, 8 foot thick. So the base is already in. You know, so all we're going to do is concrete. Same thing with the building. We put the building up. The base is all in on this deal. See, and the grandstand will actually be back about right here, because it'll be like 50 feet away from the racetrack. Now I'm going to take you right up to the start-finish line, and that's where that building is. That's where the building is, right there. We're in the front of the grandstand right now.
Okay.
This is the officials' tower, 70 feet in the air from there. That's where the flagger is. See the one? See the pink deal? Now you see the one out in the middle? That's the center of the infield. See how far out it is? Then on the other side of that, way out, same distance, is another pink flag, which you'll see. And that's the backstretch.
I hope that 70 feet high has an elevator for us over the hill media people.
So you can see how See, and all this will be cut down, all 12 feet. Now I'll show you where it turns 3 and 4. See out there at 2 o'clock, there's another pink flag way out there. I don't know if you can see it yet. See it? That's where 3 and 4 is. So you can see how big this track's going to be. I mean, this is a true 5/8 mile on the inside for the dirt track. It's a true half mile for the blacktop track. And then you're going to have and all the telephone poles are going to be on the outside. We just did an LED test when we did the motorcycles at Rolling Wheels.
Yeah.
All of the lighting is going to be on the outside, so there's absolutely nothing on the inside.
Is that the way they did it at Weedsport?
No, they got them on the inside.
Oh,
they don't.
Okay.
Our lights, they got 1,000-watt lights. We have 2,500-watt lights.
Okay, so you
Their lights probably go out 200 feet. Ours go out 600 feet.
Okay.
So we're going to be, so you won't see any light poles or anything in the infield.
What is that?
That's a school. That's something down the road we're looking at taking over for a tech college. See, now the grandstand goes right to the end here. See, it goes right up to here. Now, the rest of this area in here is the pits, including we got to take that bank out, the other bank. The pits goes all the way over there, all the way through here. It's got a room for 187 haulers. Now I'm going to just take you over here just to show you where the spectators park and show you what I mean about how big this is and how they can look at the road course if they want to do that, or they can watch the road course. Technically, we're going to probably be running the road course the same time we're running the dirt track or the asphalt track. So you're going to, so people can see the one, which will really blow them away. See, that's the roadway going around to get into these parking lots. Now you see the way it wraps all the way around? Remember that whole area, that's where we came up. That's all parking all the way through there. But you see the view from here? You can see the whole road course from here. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it until you come out and look at it, but you park all along here, but it's all on an incline. So this whole area, you can watch the road course or whatever. Now I'll take you over and show you how big this pit area is. This is the final thing, that stone that's out there. See, it'll all be stoned, and then we put the runner crush down. Why? Because it'll be, there's no such thing as mud that'll be here. It's all going to be on stone. And what happens if it rains? It runs right through it. That's why we put the stone base, and then we put this on. See, it's nice and smooth when you get to this. See, that's the way the pits will be, all the way through here. See how big it is when you get out here?
See where you've got a lot of money already invested in.
Oh, there's a lot. I mean, and this is with our partners doing most of the work. So we've invested probably $12 million in the facility to this point of actual money. What it would really be if you had contractors do it all, probably about 50, 60. You know what I mean? Well, that's it. I mean, there's no question this facility is a $100 million facility, which hopefully we can build for about $37 million. See, and there's that flag again. See, that's the middle of turn 3 and 4. But see, all this comes out of here. What I'll do is I'll take you up here. All this is out of here. This is all pit area. But it's beautiful fill. All this fill goes on the road course. Wow. Now, that is the road course up there. That's what I was going to... And that'll be a bridge going across the top. The road course. Well, you'll see. See, this is 100 feet wide, see? And the road course goes right down the middle. See, you got your runoff. And then it goes into the S's. See, we're right here. goes down into here, and then this is the S's. See, there's a retention pond way down there. That's this. But you see from the grandstand, you'll see. I'll turn around now, and you can see. See, he's doing
A
the.
minute to jump out and get some good video.
Yeah, we'll stop here a second. That's where the pit sign-in is. Where he's working now.
Yep.
That's the pit sign-in. They'll sign in right there, and then the haulers go right through here. Then there's a roadway. That first thing is a roadway, but that sits down like 2 feet above. See the difference? And then the rest of it's all pit area. Then when you go over on the other side of this, see where the grandstand is?
Yep.
See, the grandstand can look right over here and see the cars coming right over the top of this. And all the way down through there. See, now we'll run down through and I'll show you the backstretch and all. See, he's getting that so that they can put grass in there. See, it'd be grass and then stones, so where they...
Tom, get a semi-close-up. I want people to see that there's still work going on here.
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of people have said nothing's happening. Well, it
No.
may not be full speed ahead like
No,
you'd
they're
like.
right. We're just getting all the particulars, everything. So all the major work has been done. Now it's just putting the grandstand in, putting the building up, and finishing taking this fill out and putting it in the road course. But you'll see how most of the road course is pretty much done already too.
Do you have enough clay on site
Oh yeah.
to do the...
When we do the next retention pond, all that clay goes up there.
Beautiful.
See, that's why we need all the rest of this fill to go down there. All right, now I'll take you down the backstretch. That's all the pit guys. There's something, look at the stone and all. See what I mean? It's going to be a beautiful road course.
How many acres total?
150. And we got options on another 150 going north.
Really?
You get that school and do that,
Okay.
then you're in the major promotions.
Okay.
Now we're talking here that we would do 40, 50,000, for let's say it's an IndyCar race.
Your proximity to the airport
Oh, everything
gives
is
you an advantage even up along this line.
everything. That's why we wanted it here. See, now what I'll do is I'll take you actually in the top of the 3 and 4, and then we'll go down the backstretch, and then you'll be able to see how big this is. Although they'll take all this out with 8 pans and 2 excavators, this whole thing will be cleared out in 3 weeks. That's all it'll take them. So you see all that other area. See, the road course is way over there. Well, the pit area goes right up to it.
Yep.
So haulers will park all the way through there. Shit. I didn't even... See what I mean? The way this goes. See the way this is right here. Haulers will park all the way through here.
Okay.
That's how big this pit area is going to be. And then the rest of it's going to be open for, we will put some RVs in here and some stuff. Well, you'll see when we get over the top of this here now. Again, this is 3 right now. And you'll see how far out it goes. See at 2 o'clock there? That's the pink, that's the middle of the back of the straightaway. That's
Okay.
this part right here.
All right.
That's what you see right there.
Yep.
See, and again, if you look over there, there's the retention pond. See, and in between here is where the road course makes those S's going right down through there. See what I mean? How close it is? And this whole thing, out here it drops down maybe 9-10 feet. But
Yeah.
from the grandstand there, that's going to be elevated, 6-8 feet in the air.
Right.
You're going to be way up there. This is all dropped down. They can see the whole road course back here and all.
Sure. Okay. What's over there?
That's a rest area. That rest area will probably be an exit once we get everything. If we do that tech college,
Oh, that'd be
that'll
perfect.
be But see, you looking out here, did you ever see a facility this big?
No. I'm looking for the helipad. For the major events.
You got it.
It has to happen.
Well, that'll be there. That'll probably be out in this area here.
Watkins just got re-inspected this summer. The international organization that sanctions
Yep.
certain
FIA.
competition.
Yep.
FIA. I didn't realize that was one of their
Oh yeah.
stipulations.
Oh yeah. We'll definitely have. You have it for medical reasons too. But yeah, see this is already now we'll get over here because if you look across now, see the center of the track? See the center, and the other side of it's where the start-finish line is, way out there. So you can see how big this track is. This, it's not as big as Syracuse, but it's damn close to it, I'll tell you.
You got to get it done so Joe Murata can be on the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Boy, I love the way the announcers did the AMA race. They do it from inside their trailer where the Jumbotron is, and they're looking at all the cameras. That's the way they do it.
Yeah, the way TV does
Yep,
it.
because it's a live broadcast too.
Yep.
But they continuously talked, and somehow we got to do the same thing. The only thing we might do is do it all and control it all from the tower.
Well, when I was doing the show for WYLN down in Hazelton, along with Roger Snyder, we were looking at monitors because
Yeah.
they didn't want us talking about something that wasn't on camera. So that's
Right,
really,
right. That's exactly what they did.
strange feeling to do it that way.
See now see this is turn 2 right now that we're in. See how close it gets to the road course? As we're going to go over on there. I was just looking for that. See the pink thing is right up there, like at 2 o'clock. You can't see it, but that's where one. In other words, 2 is right here and it goes right around. But I want to shift over here to the road course now. That's the road course.
Okay.
See where all the berm is?
Yeah.
Again, so no one can see.
You're going to continue that berm all the way up through there.
Well, the berm will go up partially. It's pretty much done.
Is your entrance.
Well, you see, because you can't. They don't want 81 looking at it.
Right.
So it might go out a little further, but not much. See, and then from here, there'll be that 4-foot wall, but this whole thing comes up 2 more feet of run across before you put your binder and blacktop down. But see, this has already got all the stone in it. Now, see, as we go over this hill here, see, this is the pit area all through there. Follow it right down. See, let's see, we're probably right here now. See, this is where they'll go in for the pits. See, right here. And then way down there where the banners are, that's the start-finish line. See, that's the end of the pit area. Now, see, all along here, again, this will be raised up 2 feet, and then you got 4 foot of a cement barrier, and then there'll be a chain link fence on it, and then all this area, just like he's doing out there, it'll all be sloped grass, in this whole area from here all the way down to that start-finish line is for spectators just to go out here and stay. You know, with lawn chairs, blankets, whatever they want. But from up there, you can see almost the entire road course from that whole bank.
So this will be more fan-friendly than the
Oh, yeah.
rest of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is from the road course. They would use this for... Let's see how long it is. Now, if it's a drag strip, it goes from the start-finish line right there up 850 feet for an 1/8 mile.
Okay.
So it'll go from like here to here. That's about what it is, right where we are now. And it can be used for a drag strip. Pit area, you use the same. So you kind of see it. It's It's huge. And it's all, you know, it's all pretty much, you know, before any of this grass grew, the mulch took over. That's why we had to put all these silt fences up. So we didn't have all the runoff.
Right.
So this is pretty well set to start taking stone. In other words, run across.
Okay.
And that's the way the whole thing will be. There won't be, the only asphalt's going to be on the inner track or the road course. But the rest of it's all going to be like we had over in the pit area. You know, because we want people to actually, we don't want a big, like an airport, you know what I mean? We want it to be fan friendly. And again, we go up here because again, this is all parking. See, and this all connects.
All right.
See, in the road, and again, see, 1 and 2 is right up here now. Shit. Yeah, that pink flag's out there somewhere. But you see the rest of this? It's all parking. But you see how you can see the road course from here? All the way through there. So it's going to be pretty good. And then everything along there is going to be, you know, where you're looking down at the racetrack all the time.
Right.
So we think the whole concept and everything we're doing, it will be the most modern facility in the country, you know, for anything. And if anything, really fan friendly. See how nice the stuff, the fill and all is?
How much work already accomplished?
I mean, all it is now is the money. You know, now we gotta, right now to finish this job, it's about 23 million. And we'll be all set.
Progress.
Well, we had the bank in here Monday, they flew out, they look good. So with that bank and the state money, we're pretty much there.
Is there any movement as far as the state?
Yeah, well, it is. They want to see our final financing. So everything should happen within a month. And then we get back to work building everything. You know, so, you know, our target is May 1st next year to have everything open. Everything at once.